Hello, my name is Jesse Soulfly, also known as the Red Demon of the Leaf. This is part 1 of What If Naruto was taken by the cloud and was a uzumaki. And my thumbnail maker, Zero, is in the description. He also made my intro. Go show him some love. He's way bigger than me. But I gotta show him some love for making the video, making the intro, and making the thumbnail. Go over there and sub to him. And let's get into the video. As we see a red-haired woman yelling at the top of her lungs. Also, we see a red-haired man with his hands over the screaming woman's belly as he's telling the woman, Kushina, it's going to be okay. The baby is almost out. As the woman known as Kushina Uzumaki, better known as the red hot-blooded habanero, tells the man, Minato, if you don't shut up, I'm going to kill you when I'm done. As the man better known as Minato Uzumaki, known around the shinobi world as the Red Flash. As this goes on for 5 more minutes, then we see a red-haired baby. As Hirogen's wife hands the baby to Kushina, as when she grabs the baby, she starts crying, saying, I'm a mother. I'm a mother. As the third wife takes the baby, going to test, as Kushina falls asleep, as Minato hears 2 bodies dropping to the ground, as he sees the third wife and the nurse dead on the floor. When Minato got into his battle mode, he heard a voice. He looks as he sees a masked man, as the masked man has his child. As the masked man says, Fourth Hokage, step away from the Jinchuriki. As Minato says, calm down. As the masked man says, I am calm, Fourth Hokage. You are the one that is not calm. As the masked man shoots baby Naruto in the ear, as Minato teleports to the baby Naruto and throws a blanket in the ear and teleports to the Hokage Tower. As you hear something blows up in the distance, as he grabs the cloak, his kunais, as he tells baby Naruto, I'll be right back with your mother, as baby Naruto started crying. As Minato hears screaming and explosions going off in his village, as he got a battle face and teleported on top of Hokage Mountain. As he spots his wife about to be killed by the Nine-Tails Claw, he teleports to his wife, grabbed her, teleported to a tree, as the masked man says, the Red Flash holds up to his hype, but you cannot beat me. As when the masked man says this, Minato disappears. As then we see Minato back at the Hokage Tower with his wife, as he places his wife down next to the crying Naruto. As Kushina brings baby Naruto next to her, the baby stopped crying. As Minato told his wife, I'll be right back. As he teleports to where he last seen the masked man, as Minato asked the masked man, who are you? As the masked man started chuckling, I am the ghost Uchiha. As Minato heard this, this sent shivers down his spine, as he said, are you Madara Uchiha? As the masked man said, yes, that doesn't matter. It's time to kill you and everyone in this village. As Minato shoots a kunai at the masked man, as the kunai goes right through the masked man's face, as Minato teleports to the kunai and tries to kick the masked man. But the kick goes right through his face, but it went right through the masked man. The masked man caught the kick and shot Minato to the tree, but Minato caught himself before he hit the tree. Minato gained a smirk. As the masked man was a little worried, he did not know why the Red Flash was smirking. As Minato ran to the masked man, as the man started running towards Minato, and Minato shot a kunai right through the masked man's face, as it phased right through him. But when Minato was about to punch him, And the masked man was about to punch Minato. Minato disappeared as he was on top. The masked man with a Rasengan. As all you hear, and this is Rasengan. As you see the Rasengan getting pushed through the masked man back, sending the masked man to the ground. And you also see a seal on the masked man back. And this was a separation seal, separating the connection with the masked man and the QB. As the masked man knew this, and he retreated, knowing that he lost the connection with the QB. As Minato teleports back to the Hokage Tower, he knew what he had to do. So he grabbed his son and wife, teleported them somewhere out the village. He teleported back to the village, and he seen the nine-tailed beast, the QB. As he shoots a kunai at the QB, teleports to it, touch the QB, and teleport out the village. As when he teleports the QB out the village, as soon as he get there, he start forming hand signs. As Kushina knew what his husband was doing, she let the chakra change out her body and wrapped around the QB. As when Minato was almost finished, the QB seen what he was doing and was about to kill baby Naruto. But as soon as the claw was getting too close to Naruto, you hear people getting stabbed. As you see Minato and Kushina stop the claw by getting stabbed. As when Minato finished the Reaper Death Seal, he sealed half the QB inside of Naruto and the other half inside of him. Sorry for that interruption. Now back to the story. As he sealed half of the QB inside of Naruto and the other half inside of him. He sealed the yin half inside of Naruto and the yang half inside of him. As 2 hours later of baby Naruto just crying there, as we see the third Hokage with his 5 Amu guards walking towards the horror scene of seeing baby Naruto crying next to his dead family corpse. And we see the fourth Hokage deceased and Kushina Uzumaki deceased. As the third wiped a tear and grabbed baby Naruto and took him to the Hokage Tower. As we do a 6-year time skip, as we see a 6-year-old Naruto running, crying out of the village as he was running away from villagers. There were at least 10 of them. No, 15. They're all chasing him. As one of the villagers in the front of the group shot a knife at Naruto that hit him right in the shoulder. As Naruto left it there and kept running as he ran for 6 more hours, as to when he stopped, he fell and screamed, "Why doesn't anyone love me? What did I do to deserve this? I never hurt anyone. I put a smile on my face even after the beating and beating after beating. I never fought back. I never let anything happen to them. I never told Kage because he was always busy doing work. But why? What did I do? Why did I take it so far? I took it. I never talked back. I never denied them. When they called me a demon, I laughed it off. When they tell me to get out, I leave. I never ever stopped. I never stopped. I never stopped trying to be Hokage. But the Hokage job is a joke. Because if it wasn't, I would not be getting beat like this every day after Hokage told him not to. And then, as soon as he stopped screaming, you hear a twig break. He looked in both ways as he stood up, trying to fight, but then he fell back down, not having enough strength to stand up. And as he sees someone stepping out of the dark place, he see a bulky, dark-skinned man. As Naruto was scared, as he said, "If you are going to hit me, just kill me instead. This world don't need me anyways." As the man looked shocked. A kid of his age is thinking this, as he looked at his hair and he knew whose son it was, but he had to make sure. So he asked the boy, "What is your name?" As the boy said, "My name is unknown." "What is yours?" As the man laughed, he said, "My name is B. B, my name is B, the best rapper of the cloud." As the man in the shadow is my big brother A. A, the Rakage. As the boy loved to read books, he knew all about these two. The terrible rapper B, but also powerful, and the Rakage, the A, famous for his lightning cloak. As as B said, "Now you know my name, our names. Can I know your name?" As the boy said, "Yes, my name is Naruto Uzumaki." As when A heard this, he came out and lifted the boy's shirt. As he said, "I knew it. I knew whose son you were. I knew who you hold." As Naruto was shocked, he said, "What do I hold?" As A said, "You hold the QB, the nine-tailed beast." As Naruto was shocked, "Is this why the village hated me? Because I hold something that I have no fault in holding?" As Naruto didn't understand why, but B asked Naruto, "Do you want to come with us to back to the cloud where I will train you to use your tail beast, and my brother A can train you to use your lightning? Because we sense you have a different type of lightning. You have a stronger lightning for some reason. We also have a two tails. We also have a two-tailed beast, but she's the same age as you, so y'all can train together if y'all want." So, as A said, "Do you want to come with us?" As Naruto said yes. As we do a 3-year time skip, as we see a blonde-haired girl sparring with a red-haired boy. As the boy screamed, "Yujito, you better go into your two-tail cloak, or you already lost." As the girl that we found out her name is Yujito said, "Okay, Naruto, but you are going to lose." As we see two blue tails come out from behind her. As Naruto gained a smirk, as we see three tails come up from behind him. They are dark red, but they are not like her tails. His tails are more wild, as he disappeared from her sight. As he chopped Yurito's neck as she passes out. As Naruto caught her and brought her to her house, then left to the Hokage Tower. He had to tell the Hokage how their training got going. As when he got to the Hokage Tower, he told A that their training is going well, and Yukito is close to mastering her tailed beast, and that he can use up to 5 tails without losing control. As A said, "Okay, keep up the good training, Naruto," and tell Yukito she's doing good. As Naruto left from the tower, but then he seen a trail of blonde hair. As since he had the nine-tailed beast, his senses were turned up to where it's like a fox, as he knew the scent. As he said, "This is Yujito's scent." As he started following the scent in the hair, as this go on for 6 more minutes of doing this, and he hears, "Walk faster now," as the sound ninja was about to hit her. As Naruto activated his four-tailed cloak, out of anger, he was blinded. As a fifth tail grew, then a sixth tail grew. As he was blinded by rage, they were about to hit the only person. They were about to hit someone that cared for him, one of his loved ones. Since being a Jinchuriki, he have a few loved ones, and once they do get the loved ones, if someone hurt them, that's pretty much your own death. As his nails grew longer, as he sliced off all 6 sound ninjas' heads off, as all their heads hit the ground. As when Yujito looked up, she seen all the blood and went into shock. As Naruto Rage calmed down, knowing that the enemy was taken care of. As when he looked down, all he seen was blood. He was covered with all his enemy blood. As this was Naruto's first kill. As when Yujito was out of shock of seeing so much blood, she looked over Naruto. Naruto on the floor crying. He did not understand what he just did. He did not know what to do. As Yujito ran over to him, grabbed him, made him close, and said, Naruto, you did nothing wrong. You saved me. And Naruto said, but I killed them all without a second thought. I did not even care for their life. I wanted them dead. I wanted them dead for trying to hurt you. I killed them without a second thought. I'm a monster. Now I see why my village hated me. As when Yujito heard this, she kissed Naruto. Naruto was shocked as a slight red lightning came off of him. As red lightning started to cover his body. As we see a new Genkai, red lightning. But we'll get into that later. As the red lightning calmed down, you can only see a few shocks there and there. As we see A with his lightning armor bust through, ready to kill for someone touching his family. As when he came, as he seen Yujito and Naruto kissing. As soon as Yujito looked up and saw A, she stopped kissing Naruto, and then as soon as that stopped happening, Naruto passed out. As then we see Naruto in a hospital. As when Naruto woke up, he seen A and B. As he said, "Hey Uncle B, hey Uncle A, I'm sorry about killing the dudes. I didn't mean to." As A said, "Naruto, we don't care that you killed them. We're actually kind of glad you killed them. That persistence, you knew where to attack and how to attack. What was the easiest rank of kill? You knew if you went from the heart, the other one would be alerted before you got to them. You knew how to kill them in silence before the others knew. You started from the back, killed, stabbed, cut all their heads off. Naruto, we are going to start training you. Naruto, you got a choice. There's two choices. You can wait till you turn 14 and go to an academy and start training, or you can start increasing your training. And we're not talking about 1 or 2 steps of training increasing. No, we're talking about we're going to put you through hell and back, and then back into it. We are going to drag your body through hell, and then once we're stopped dragging you through hell, we're gonna throw you back down there for another couple years." As Naruto shivered, he knew when A said something, it meant every single word he was saying. As Naruto said, as I said, my dream is to become the first and strongest shinobi in the world. The one that can bring peace. I do not want a title. I do not want Hokage, or I do not want Kage, Kazekage. I do not want them titles. I want to be known as a strong shinobi. Stronger than my father, the fourth Hokage of the Leaf. Or better known as the Red Flash. I want to be stronger. So I am ready. And I also have to protect my new girlfriend. And protect my village. As soon as he says this, Vegito bursts into the room saying, "I'm glad you said yes. I did not want to train by myself, Naruto." As Naruto said, "I would never leave your side. And we will always be together." As we do a 10-year time skip. As we see Naruto walking Yujito as his arm is around her. As Naruto asked Yujito, it's the last day of the academy. We already know that we are going to be in a team together because of our teamwork together. But who else going to be on our team? We are stronger than most. We are stronger than Killer B. The only person that we can barely beat is A. And we already beat Uncle A. So who's going to be training? Like, who's going to be our sensei? And who's going to be our third member? Because if they can't keep up with us, we got to go on slow missions until they be able to catch up. As Yukito said, all I know is that Uncle B is going to be our team leader, and Uncle A told me get to school first and to find out. As I also said, okay, we'll find out at school. As when they get to school, they sit down for another day of tiring work. As when they sat down, we do a time skip to the end of the day. As they're announcing teams. As the teacher said all the teams until when he got to Naruto and Yujito, he said the teams are Naruto and Yujito, team captain, Killer B. And everybody saying, what? That's not fair. How did they get Killer B? I wanted Killer B as my sensei. As the people said, go to Akage Tower for the third member. As the teacher said, the paper said go to Akage Tower to get the third member. When Naruto and Yujutsu got up to leave, they got to the door about to walk out. As the teacher said, "You two, come here real quick." As they walked to the teacher said, don't go down on me. I will not want to lose another pair of students that I grew up close bond to. So come check on me once every month so I know that y'all not gonna die on me. I can't lose y'all too. I like family. As the two started smiling and saying, don't worry, we won't die. We have each other back too much. As the three started laughing. As Naruto and Naruto leave. As they set off to go meet Uncle A and Uncle B. When they get to the Rakage Tower, they open the door. As they see a gray-haired boy wearing Ambu armor and a face mask. He has a sword on his back and a pitch black hair. As when they opened the door, he went into attack mode. He activated a Sharingan as Naruto went into his 6-tail cloak and Yukito went into her 2-tail cloak. As Naruto unsheathed his sword and Yukito made her claws go longer. As they were ready for a fight. But then we hear Kage saying, wait! And that's where I'm leaving off the video. This is what if Naruto was taken by the cloud or the uzumaki. I'll see y'all next time. But wait, don't go yet. Don't forget go show my thumbnail maker and my intro maker some love. Zero. His description will be in the link below. Don't forget. You gotta show him some love. Without him, this is what if not be able to make. Thank you, bro. And I'll see y'all peeps in the next episode. Peace out.